Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Tower Defense. Today is just gonna be a chill grinding stream. My phone just notified me that I was live. So that's fun. We'll not waste any time and just get fucking started. I'm a little tired. Just a little tired. We're gonna train on Route 8 because I think the levels are easier to get there. But basically, general idea is that we're gonna get everyone up to level 66 because Sabrina's Pokemon are level 65. And I learned by looking at comments of one of the videos that I watched, which yes, I did follow through and I looked up some more videos. If you are a higher level than a Pokemon that uses Destiny Bond will not work. So, the Ghastlies using Destiny Bond should not kill anyone immediately. Hopefully. I don't know about the Mirror Coat for Kadabra, though. I want to say it's the same thing, but don't quote me on that. So that's the general idea. We're just going to be going through this stage like multiple times. Probably go to Route 12, I think it was. 2. Yeah. Probably go there too once we're like high enough level. We need to make sure you get up. For Venomoth, I guess we can have Haunter level up to. And Raichu might replace Haunter with the ground type though. We'll rock this for now. Anyways, plan, I don't know, anyone joining, no one's gonna listen to this right now, but anyone joining, may just come in with any conversation topic you want, and we can discuss that if you're in chat. Other than that, we can talk about the Nintendo Direct that just happened today first. Hi, Valentin. Yes, you did make it. I hope you're ready with some conversation topics, because it's just going to be straight nothing grinding stream to get to level 65. And as you can see, all my Pokemon are low 40s, so that's going to be over... Not 65, sorry, 66. So that's going to be over 20 levels we have to get. But regardless, Nintendo Direct. It was a video this time. It wasn't live. It wasn't a live premiere or anything, which was interesting. And also, I don't know what y'all's feeling are on that, but I didn't mind it because every time a Nintendo Direct comes out or any sort of like video game announcement live stream, it's so toxic. The chat box is so toxic. I try not to pay attention to it, but like sometimes, you know, you just glance over and it's like, damn, these people are toxic as fuck. I did see some comments on the Direct video that was saying like, oh, I missed the live stream, but I didn't. It also let me just kind of like skip forward through stuff I didn't really care about. We did not see the Nintendo Direct. It was a partner showcase, so nothing like... So no like Nintendo games were like showed. It was just third-party stuff. So it's like, you know, it's just a mixed bag of stuff. Some things are not gonna interest you, some things are. That's just how video games are. A lot of the stuff didn't really particularly interest me. One of the big games that did interest me was Another Crab's Treasure, which is the Souls-like game about a hermit crab, and like you have different shells and stuff. I played the demo of that game, and it's definitely Souls-like. It is very hard. I struggled a lot. I ended up quitting, but from the demo there is like a difficulty option. Basically, you can like enable handicaps to make it easier. So there's that, and I might go back and like try out the handicaps and stuff, because jeez, I don't know if I can handle Souls-like games. I played Bloodborne, but I kind of chickened out at the first boss, because I was still at that point in my life where my anxiety even, like, affected my video game playing, where, like, boss battles would just make me so fucking anxious that I would like want to avoid them. So I never finished Bloodborne, but I liked it for its aesthetic and everything. Hi Ghost Hunter Kill, welcome. We're just talking about the Nintendo Direct. Obviously different stuff gets shown depending on where you are. Ooh, Dark Pulse? I'm gonna have you start doing that because you're not gonna get a lot of experience hitting these normal types. What was I saying? Yeah, so depends on where you are. Obviously I'm specifically talking about the Nintendo of America stuff. But yeah, another Crab's Treasure looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll get it though, just because it's so hard. I feel like I'm gonna give up. But I am excited for that one. Unicorn Overlord is interesting. I'm not really a, like, Fire Emblem player. I thought maybe my boyfriend might like it because he likes Fire Emblem, and it's similar, but it's an Atlas game, and I personally always find Atlas games to be very, like, quality. So I'm sure Unicorn Overlord is gonna be good, personally. Even though I'm probably not gonna play it. So there's that. And then you had all the Rareware games for the Nintendo Online, which I don't think I know any Rareware games. Unless they did Banjo-Kazooie. Did Rareware do Banjo-Kazooie? Because if they did, that's like the only one I know of them. And I never played Banjo-Kazooie. I played Yooka-Laylee for a little bit. That was fun while it lasted. I never beat the game. It was cute. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know any Rareware. And then the, like, big reveal at the end, personally for me, was so lame. I saw someone else on Twitter say, like, this was the lamest, like, main reveal of a Nintendo Direct ever, and I was like, I totally agree with that. If you don't know, the, like, final reveal that they, like, kind of hyped up a little at the end was Endless Ocean. Yeah, they did Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, that's the only Rareware game I know then. But yeah, they hyped up Endless Ocean. I don't know if any of y'all have played Endless Ocean. I think I'm gonna look this up right now while this shit is going on. So might as well. I think I played the first game. If it was, yeah, I played the first game on the Wii, and I hated it as a kid. Even I let my cousin borrow that game. She hated it too. And we were both like, ew, this game sucks. And then I watched, like, years ago when the Grumps played it, I watched them play Endless Ocean 2. The blue, I think it's called Blue Ocean from what I just quickly looked up. Yeah, I watched them play the second one. They didn't like it. It definitely didn't look good. It looked like the same as the first game. And now you have Luminous, which is just gonna be the same game again. It's just like, I don't know, you just go around looking at fish. That doesn't sound very fun. Like, you're not really getting, like, the diver experience. It's just like, I could go to an aquarium and look at fish, and that would be cooler than looking at video game fish. I'd rather look at real fish. I would, like, maybe actually dive in the ocean and look at real fish. Is it like a Subnautica at home kind of game? No, because Subnautica, you can actually, like, build a base underwater and everything. And it's a survival game, too. So you have to, like, eat and make water and everything. Endless Ocean, literally, the premise is you're a diver just, like, looking at fish. I think, technically, you're researching fish or whatever. But you're just looking at fish. You're looking at video game fish. It's like, I'd rather just go actually diving and looking at fish. That would be way cooler because you get like up close and personal to like wildlife you would never see, really. So that's why it was super lame. First game wasn't good. I don't see what they could do with like this quote-unquote franchise. I don't understand how it's getting a third game. Just because, like, yeah, that's all you do. You just look at fish. I mean, if you like that sort of game, like, that's cool. I just, personally, I'm like, why did they make that the main reveal? I don't know. It was weird. In terms of Nintendo Japan, biggest thing I heard about that was that Nintendo Online for Japan is getting Mother 3, which really sucks for people in the West who really like Earthbound and the Mother series. What does this charge do? Is loosed. It will strike the area around these. I don't know what you want. But yeah, so Mother 3 is going to be Japan only, which sucks for Earthbound and Mother fans. I do know, I'm pretty sure Mother, that the whole Mother series never came out in the West. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the only thing, like, us in the West have are, like, fan translations, which is very unfortunate, so it's just, like, another kick to the balls that Japan is getting Mother 3, and they're not even gonna, like, translate it at all. Yes, you can learn Giga Drain. Yeah. / AoE electric move? Yeah, sounds like it. I mean, I'm probably just gonna use Thunderbolt, but whatever. I don't know, maybe Discharge will come in handy at some point. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. Feel free to share yours if you've seen it. Feel free to share if there was anything different in Nintendo of Europe or whatever country you're from. But that was Nintendo America, and then Japan's Mother 3 exclusive news. A lot of people were upset on Twitter. LNG Kid said that it did get translated. Well, I don't play those games, so I didn't know. But hi, welcome, Jeremy. I hope you're feeling somewhat better. You better not be going into work today. If you're still sick. Yeah. I don't know, it's just a partner showcase. I would rather look at actual Nintendo titles, but like, even... Oh, I should put these guys over here. Even in, like, regular, quote-unquote, Nintendo Directs, they show, like, third-party stuff. So, for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather have an actual Nintendo Direct to get translated but never released to the public. Okay, I was confused about what you were saying about your work last night, I guess. So you were saying you could go to work, technically. Yeah. Anyways, the next thing that's coming up is the Pokemon Presents. It's next week for Pokemon Day. I'll talk about this more when I do the react that day with Jeremy. But I'm hoping... I kinda expect that they'll announce Gen 10. Gen 10, God, that sounds so much like Ben 10. I'm expecting they will, but I really don't want them to. But, like, I don't know. Pokemon Company is the biggest, like, most profitable company in the fucking world. So they really have no incentive to, like, make quality games anymore. Which is kind of sad. And I still, you know, like, Generation 9, I still had fun with. I thought it was a fun game. I love, like, a ton of the Pokemon they introduced. They are super broken. But, like, you can find, like, a lot of quality Pokemon. Compared to, like, other generations where some Pokemon are just straight up trash. But a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon are good. Even just, like, design-wise. So I still had fun with the gameplay and everything. Yeah, it was still, like, a huge buggy mess. Like, technically. On a technical level. It was so buggy. But it was so fun. And I'm just, like, worried about Generation 10. And how that's gonna go. Oh, also, on the Nintendo level, I've heard rumors of Nintendo Switch 2 going around again. I do follow Central Leaks, who is a very, like, credible Pokemon leaker. And, first of all, a lot of, like, leakers for Pokemon are super fucking toxic. So know that I only follow Central Leaks for the Pokemon leaks because they're credible. And I personally don't care about Pokemon leaks because I love to, like, build my own team and everything. So that's why I don't care about Pokemon leaks. Normally I don't look at a lot of leaks because I want it to be surprised, but Pokemon, I love to, like, team build and everything, so I want to, like, kind of know what team I want to get ahead of time. So I only follow him for the leaks. I don't follow for whatever fucking drama he gets himself into. But he has been talking about Switch 2 leaks recently. And I don't know. I just feel like it's so soon. I guess it has been a couple years since the Switch came out, but I feel like the PS5 came out recently, and with the, like, Nintendo Switch 2 rumors, a lot of people are saying, like, the next generation of consoles is coming now, and I'm like, I swear to God, the PS5 and whatever Xbox did just came out. I feel like I just got my PS5, like, yesterday. And I barely have any games on that system. It's mostly my PS4 games, and I feel like, I don't know, there's probably, like, a shit ton of PS5 games out there now, but I don't have a lot of them because I'm not interested in a lot of those games. I mostly have my PlayStation for Persona stuff, and, Project Diva. That's what I have the PlayStation for. Hi Hundo Raichu, hi Shiba. Just a partner showcase? Yeah, it was a partner showcase, which was so funny, like, because after I watched the partner showcase, I went onto Twitter to, like, check the tag to see, like, other people's reactions, which I expected was going to be super toxic because, you know, it's fucking a video game announcement live stream. Well, it wasn't a live stream this time, it was just a video. But, a lot of people, like, before it dropped were like, oh, like, what Mario game are they gonna show today? It's like, can you not read? It says partner showcase. It's not gonna be Nintendo games. How many Nintendo Directs are there in a year usually? I don't know. I don't keep count. I do not keep count of how many there are. There's definitely going to be one over the summer at the very least, because, usually that's E3, but all the, big, console game developers and stuff, they're not doing E3 anymore, just because it's not, I think it's not profitable or something. I forgot what the reasoning was, but, like, since COVID happened, it's now, like, summer of games, so definitely there will be a Direct in the summer. There'll also be a PlayStation showcase over the summer and an Xbox showcase. So all the big, like, console companies do their own live streams now, and whoever is like developing games for that console get their games shown off there. Older consoles had longer runs, that's why it feels like companies are moving faster. Yeah. I'm like, let's chill for a second. I feel like the Switch has been out the longest between Nintendo and then like PlayStation. So that's kind of why I feel it's too soon, but maybe for the Nintendo it's a better gap. I don't know. Switch was in 2017, PS5 was 2020. Yeah, exactly. Grew up with consoles that still had new games being made for about a decade, even into the next generation. Yeah. So yeah, if like PS5 only came out in 2020, I feel like it's way too soon for like at least PlayStation to make the PlayStation 6, you know? That's way too soon. Only 4 years, and like game developers only have 4 years to develop games for the PS5. That's crazy. That's way, way, way too soon. Alright, I'm gonna try Route 12. See if we can get some more level ups here. But I'm losing my train of thought. What was I trying to say? I don't know. Yeah, just way too soon for PlayStation 5. It's just like the rumors of Nintendo Switch 2 have been like creating this like, oh, the next generation of consoles is coming out soon, like for everyone. And I'm like, chill. 2017 is a bit better. That's still like, what? Yeah, that's still 7 years though. But it's a little better than 4 years. Being able to read is near impossible for some reason. Yeah. E3 stopped because of a ton of competitions, partners withdrawing in support, coronavirus problems, and changing audience habits. Yeah, I don't know. Multitude of reasons, but E3 was just not great for the companies, is what I heard. Switch still feels like a baby to me personally, but I didn't play it as much. I only have Switch Lite because my friend wanted to send it. Yeah, I don't know. Switch is a cool, like, console because it's nice that you get to have, like, a handheld and you get to play on your TV, like, in one, but that also, like, gives it hardware limitations because of that, because, you know, handhelds aren't very powerful, like, quote-unquote consoles, you know? They're not powerful pieces of hardware. So that really does limit it, and that's why, like, I don't know, I might get chewed out for this, but, like, Breath of the Wild was laggy. And stuff. I've heard, Persona 5 Royal came out on the Switch, and I've heard it, like, it performed fine, but I don't know, because I don't play Atlas games on the Switch. Well, I say Atlas games, but Persona games, I don't play them on the Switch. I play them on the PlayStation and PC when Golden Portable came out on Steam. But, like, I play them on the PS5. I don't play them on Switch, so I can't attest to their performance, but I've heard they do pretty fine. Which is crazy to me, because I feel like that would be, like, really heating up the Switch. I don't know if that made them gain experience faster. I was just talking. I'm getting distracted with talking now. But yeah, I don't know. That's why, like, even if the rumors of Nintendo Switch 2 are true, which so many people are talking about it, a part of me is, like, inclined to believe they're true. I'm like, no, not yet. Don't do it yet. But the Switch does have a lot more, like, games, and that's because, like, Nintendo is not just a console-making company. They also make their own games. So there's a lot more games on Switch because Nintendo is putting their own games on there. PlayStation is Sony. I mean, yeah, they put their own games on PlayStation. I don't even know half of them. I just know they do Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure. Microsoft, they don't really do that. I heard Microsoft isn't gonna do exclusives anymore for Xbox, so Halo might be going to third-party consoles too. Well, it like might be platform, which like Halo was their like big like IP for the Xbox, so that'd be really interesting to see if Halo goes to other platforms. Yes, you are level 46 actually. It's just we're not really killing these things, so I might go back to Route 8. I feel like we'll start like really killing these guys when we're like at least level 50. So we end up missing out on experience because we're just not killing them. We're only really killing the like green health bar ones, and even then they still like make it through, like that Tentacool just did. So yeah, I think we're not getting a lot of experience still. Oh, we tried. Yeah, level 66 is gonna be a long way. What else is new? What do you guys want to talk about? I don't know. I could always talk about more Persona. I think I'm like halfway through the game actually. Reload. Because I'm almost done with August now. I had been like trying to grind my social stats in that game because, you know, all the girls, you can't unlock their social links unless you max out like a certain stat. I have my courage maxed out because I want to romance Fuka. So I did that first, but now I have to max out everything else. I think to even talk to Aigis like towards the end of the game to do her social link, you have to have everything maxed out. So that's been a struggle. It's also like balancing social links and everything. I don't think I'm going to complete all the social links on this playthrough, but you know, I'm definitely going to play it again at some point. So I'll follow a guide for that. But also I'll be playing on New Game Plus, so that'll mean more social links faster. Oh, also, like, another thing with Reload, you know, they did change a lot of things, which is cool. I love that they added the baton pass mechanic. So nice. They also changed Charteris, like, a lot. They added a lot of new things. And one thing I'm kind of surprised that they didn't keep, or they didn't change, was in Persona 3 when you go through Tartarus, like, if you want to get money from battles, you have to pick the coin card in Shuffle Time. And Shuffle Time doesn't always show up. If you don't get like an all-out attack, you might not get Shuffle Time. So if you want money, you have to click the coin card. When in 4, yeah, 4 should have done this too. 4 and 5, if you just did the battle, you would get money. And it's like, cool, yay, money. But in 3, you don't get money at all from just doing the battles, which is very weird. And I don't like that, so I end up poor a lot of the times because I don't get a lot of money because I'm focusing on leveling up everyone, so I always take the wand cards for the extra experience boost. Ooh, this is interesting. Level 46 now. Yeah, so I end up taking the wand cards to level everyone up because I want to make sure I'm leveled for the next full moon boss. So I end up not taking the money, and then I'm relying on the, like, chests to give me money and not items. So I don't know why they kept that. That was weird. In my opinion. They should have just made it so you get money automatically from doing battles. And I'm still playing Tartarus wrong. I'm just so used to, like, 4 and 5, where you have to, like, the best chance to like up your social links and everything is to do like the palace or dungeon. Yeah, it's just dungeon in one day. And technically you're not supposed to do Tartarus in one day because it's like, it's not like a dungeon in P4 or a palace in P5. It's like, you're meant to grind in it and just level people up. I don't know, it's weird. You're technically not supposed to do it in one day. You're supposed to keep going back to it. So it's better to do little sections at a time, but I'm just so ingrained to do it in one day. I keep doing it in one day. Like, each, not block, but you know, each section. Hi, Gil. We were talking about some solid P3 yeah. We were talking about the Nintendo Direct earlier. Actually, if you have a second, I know you're working, but if you have a second, Gil, did you watch the Nintendo Direct? The partner showcase? And if you did, what were your thoughts? Iron Defense. We'll get rid of Withdraw. If we're gonna have a defense-raising move on you, like Withdraw, then might as well go replace it with Iron Defense, because Iron Defense is better, since it gives you 2-stage. Can you only... I actually don't know, in this game. Can you, like, get to +6 defense, or is it only just 1 defense raise? You did! Okay. It was a big poo. I do agree. But, like... I don't know. Like I said earlier, it's a big mixed bag, you know? It was a partner showcase. I was excited for one thing and one thing only. What was the one thing? Did they show it? Oops, oops, ooh. Zoom out. That was weird. I accidentally right-clicked. I don't know if you saw the menu pop up. I accidentally right-clicked. And then somehow clicked on zoom in. So that's what happened there. Yeah. Okay, what was the one thing? Don't leave me hanging. I will laugh if you say Endless Ocean. Blast Core on the Nintendo 64 expansion. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad that got announced. That was because I played the game as a child. Cool. Well, I'm glad your childhood game is coming to the N64 expansion thing for the online. What? What was the face palm? What did I do? Also, it wasn't directed at me. I feel like it's a little personal because that emote is of me. Wow, it's only been 30 minutes. I'm trying to go as long as I can with this. It's just, at least we're almost level 50, so that's progress. Can't wait to never play it. Yeah. It's also like, does it still hold up today, you know? Sometimes it don't. Sometimes shit does not hold up. I'm trying to think of a game from my childhood that wouldn't hold up today, but my brain is tired. Facepalm was my reaction to the showcase. Oh, that's on Super Copium for Switch 2. I don't think they were gonna announce Switch 2 at the partner showcase. If anything, they'll announce it for the summer or something. I don't know. I think I heard rumors maybe like April or June. I thought I heard early June. I don't know. We're talking about like Switch 2 coming with like Switch 2 rumors. People are saying like, oh, the next gen console of games is coming, but like, and then Shiba mentioned that the PS5 came out in 2020, so it's only been 4 years for the PS5, and that's like wild. Because if the new next-gen consoles are coming soon, then it's like, wow, it's only been 4 years for the PS5, and people only had 4 years to develop games on it. I didn't realize it was partnered until after. Oops. Saw that in some rumors saying early 2025. Yeah, it's all over the place. Part of me still thinks it's kind of copium. Switch 2 is a little copium. But, you know, 7 years is not too bad. For Nintendo. If they're gonna make the Switch 2, I hope they make Project X Zone 3. I do not know that game. Ow. I scratched my hand on my desk. You know what I want more of that no one's gonna care about? I want more Project Diva. Because Megamix... Well, Megamix came out on the PC, but I have my PS5, and I'm used to using my PS5 controller for Project Diva games. And I have that button layout memorized. So, I would rather have another Project Diva game for PlayStation. Well, Sony already said PS5 is at the end of its life cycle? It just started! What do you mean it's at the end of its life cycle? That's bonkers. Just want the Switch with better hardware, that's it, I'll be happy. The Switch does need better hardware, I think. Also better controllers. The stupid, not nunchucks, Joy-Cons, that's what they're called. The stupid Joy-Cons to get the drift problem, and Nintendo was like, we're not gonna fix it, so fuck you. Project X Zone 1 and 2, the tactical RPGs on the 3DS, crossover from Namco, Sega, and Capcom. Oh. Interesting. Tactical RPG with Namco, Sega, and Capcom characters? That's interesting. That'd be funny if Ace Attorney was in that. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Just do that. Yoko Gaming is coping. A lot of people are coping if it turns out we don't get a Switch 2 announcement. But like, that's so funny, because some rumors are saying not until 2025, and I feel like that's justification for people who are wrong if Switch 2 doesn't get announced this year. I feel like that's just like copium to be like, see, I wasn't wrong, they're just gonna announce it next year, and then there's gonna be rumors that it's not gonna be announced until 2026. Phoenix Wright actually is in 2, I believe. That's so funny. What does he even do in that game? Like, what can he do? I love when, like, people are, like, have rumors about, like, who's gonna be in Smash. And, like, people are like, oh, we should have Phoenix Wright in Smash. And it's like, what can he do? Like, you have to get creative with how he, like, attacks. I almost choked on my own spit. Seems like a great time to drink some water. Oops! Get back in the ring. What the fuck are you doing? Level up. Oh, we have 3 at 47. At least I'm fucking leveling up. Yeah, it's weird because his character doesn't fight, so they have to figure out how to implement that. Yeah, you have to get super creative if you're putting Phoenix Wright into anything other than anything other than the game he's already in. I mean, honestly, Switch is still destroying the console market. It recently topped the chart in JP as the best-selling console, though worldwide is closing in on the DS and PS2. Yeah, but that's mostly because of its utility, though. At least in my mind. Because again, like, it's super nice to have a console that is both handheld and on the TV. Like, you can play it on the TV at home, so you're not just, like, craning your head down like with the DS or 3DS, which is strictly handheld. But it also, again, just, like, makes its hardware limited when it's a handheld, too. Inferno? Attacks by engulfing target. Catch fire. It leaves the target with a burn. Might even get rid of Willis, but I guess. Well, the first Project X Zone? Well, you two can bond about that. Combat is extremely satisfying, you know? Characters just make it better. Oh, you recently got into it. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if there's any games recently that I've been like, oh, I want to get into that. Oh, which reminds me, they did show Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance in the Partner Direct, which I don't play Shin Megami Tensei, like, mainline games. I can't tell if is it DLC or if it's like a P5 Royal, P4 Golden situation where it's like an updated version, which, like, you know, if it's that kind of thing, I love Persona 5 Royal. It's definitely the better version between that game and vanilla P5. But, like, I hate that. I hate that they're doing that. I don't know. I hate that. Like, just makes the game good. Like, I mean, they're still good. I still thought Persona 5 vanilla was good when I played it. But, like, just make it the way you want it to the first time. It's so greedy. It's greedy, and I'm probably gonna buy both anyway. Because I don't want to miss out on Persona 6 if it comes out. I'm gonna get FOMO. Apparently Mother 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch Online, but only in JP. Yeah. Destiny Bond about that? What about Destiny Bond? I'm trying to get them all up to level 66 because I heard that Destiny Bond will not work if the Pokemon is a higher level. If the target is a higher level than the Pokemon, then Destiny Bond will not work. That is what I heard. And since all of Sabrina's Pokemon are level 65, I'm trying to do 66 so we don't get fucking decimated by Destiny Bond. So that's the idea behind that, if that was what you're asking. I thought it was DLC, but it might just be the Royal version. I heard that from people who actually play SMT. Atlas loves doing it though, because it makes money. But then everyone agrees that the second version is the better version. It's like, why didn't you make that version the first time? Just make it the first time. Because it kind of sucks. Because, you know, okay, I play these games multiple times. And I can play Royal more than I can play Vanilla P5. But it's still kind of like, okay, I played Vanilla P5 like 4 times through before I played Royal, and then I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to go through P5 again, but like without my New Game Plus buffs and everything. Like, I'm gonna have to redo a bunch of stuff, and that's kind of what sucks. But I still love Royal over Vanilla. No, I said a dumb joke referring to what you said. You two can bond about that. Oh, I understand. I didn't get the joke. It went whoosh over my head. It would be so funny if, like, I went through this footage later and then an Eevee had appeared and I didn't even register. The fun part is, like, if an Eevee did appear at this point, it would probably just die immediately because of how high level my Mons are. I actually don't know what level these Pokemon are. Not all of them are dying in one hit, but it would be very, very hard to get it to red health. We can also get a Snorlax too, technically, if we wanted, but Snorlax is also like... What? That was an Eevee. I saw an Eevee. I was not fucking ready for that. That was definitely an Eevee I saw. If you don't know, I said this the last time we played Pokemon Tower Defense because I looked it up. Eevee is a 0.2% on this route. I was about to say that Snorlax in the Pokemon Tower 2 level is a 0.5%. But Eevee is 0.2, and I definitely saw Eevee. And it definitely did die. I was not ready for that. Well, time for more run-throughs. No Eevee. That was the one Eevee for the stream. Not gonna see that one again. But I definitely saw it. Now I'm gonna put my mouse over the Pokeball. Darn. That would've been cool if we caught it. You didn't see Eevee? Imagine it. Oh no, I definitely saw Eevee. Just died. I will go back and slow down the footage and prove to you that Eevee was there. I saw a dark brown fox looking thing run across the screen. I know I did. I'm not crazy. Yeah, so the reason why we're doing tower defense today and not like normally over the weekend, because I've said before, going to a wedding, and I didn't want to like hold off on tower defense for like a whole week, only to like come back to it and it's just a grinding stream. So that's why we're doing it today. Because I want to get the grinding, for the most part, out of the way. Because I definitely was not going to be grinding off screen. So we're doing it on screen, we're doing it today, so you're not disappointed. And hopefully we can make progress next week. There's a Pidgey on top of a Vulpix glitch? You're wrong. Absolutely wrong. Trying to make me out to be crazy. I'm not crazy. It amazes me how fast this goes by sometimes when I have it on ×4. Like, yeah, I know it's on ×4 speed, but I'm expecting it to go a little longer. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't wake up at 7, which is what I did today. I woke up at 7 to do this stream. I was working before the stream, and now I take a break from work, so I'm not online, and then I continue work later. Because I don't want to work until like 6 or 7. So I'm tired, because I woke up early. I don't remember if I dreamt at all last night. I think I did. I have this sucky dream sometimes, I had it recently, where I'm back in like high school. I'm doing show choir again. And I hate it. I hate that dream because, well, like show choir was fun and everything. I hated my choir director. Fuck her. She should not be a teacher. It was a bad experience. And I think she's still teaching there. So, I don't know. I don't think she should be a teacher. She sucks. She's very, very mean to everyone. But I liked choir and I liked hanging out with my friends. So that's why I hate having the show choir dreams. Because it's like, oh, I have to practice. I don't know the dance at all. I don't know what song we're doing. So that's my stress stream. My reoccurring stress stream. For everyone to know now. I'm running out of things to talk about. I told everyone in the Discord to come prepared with conversation topics, but I was the one who didn't come prepared with conversation topics. Oh, you know, my parents got a new dog. They got a corgi. Cause my dad really likes corgis, so they ended up getting corgi. It's mixed with something. I don't remember what it's mixed with, but I don't know. I don't live with them anymore, so. But yeah, he's cute. They named him Rusty. Well, first they named him Toasty. But then they got a lot of pushback, and I felt bad. I felt bad. I didn't hate the name, but a lot of people were like, in the family were like, that's a weird name. And I was like, I don't know, I think it's kind of fine. But they ended up naming him Rusty. I guess my dad wanted to name him Warlock, but my mom vetoed Warlock. So he's named Rusty now. And I can't wait to meet him whenever I go visit my parents. So that'll be fun. I can't believe it's almost March and almost spring, you know? I don't know, time just flies by so fast, but I'm ready for warmer weather. I hate winter. It's so cold and I hate the cold. It doesn't help when you live in the north. I also don't like snow. Driving in the snow sucks. I had 2 close-ish calls driving to work because I would hit a turn and I'd be driving slow. I would be driving slow. But I would hit a turn and then I'd hit an ice patch. And then, the car would drift. That's scary. Luckily, I never hit anything on either of those turns, or spun out. But it sucks. I once had I don't know if I said this on stream, but I once had a time, in high school, I was driving home to my parents, and I was turning into the driveway, and I hit an ice patch, and I was slowly sliding into the neighbor's driveway, like right for their house. That was scary. Alright, I feel like maybe now we try Route 12 again, because the experience is lacking. I know fire type isn't ideal, but we need Ninetales for the Vileplume, not Vileplume, Venomoth in the level. Look, you leveled up. Finally. Also, there is multiplayer. I think we found that out last time. I'm surprised there is multiplayer at all. I thought it was just a single player game. You know, I guess I never realized Flash games could even be, like, online. Multiplayer for what? This game. Level 47 Watermelon. Is the Raichu just gonna be called Watermelon now? Is that what's gonna happen? I'm only doing Cuckoo today. I can't voice act right now. Okay. Maybe you shouldn't stream today and you should just rest. If you're still sick. Multiplayer brings you to a 404 error. Okay, never mind. Yeah, probably because Flash has been taken down. But I assume it worked when Flash was still a thing. There's gonna be a whole generation of kids that will never know Flash games. Because they're not Flash is not a thing anymore. That sucks. Hundo Melon does have a nice ring to it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, that's just funny. They still do trades though? That's good. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I have to just find out how to get a Gengar. And trade with myself. I don't even know if I can trade with myself. We got levels. Do. Why is the zoom so bad? I mean, it's nice that, like, you can zoom out. Like, Jesus Christ. To make it not that bad first time? I cannot wait to get to Gen 4 with the Triple Soul Link. Because I love Gen 4. I know Gen 4 super well. And also we're going to have so many Pokemon that could possibly show up. It'll be fun. I'm also excited to get out of Johto and Gen 2. Because, you know, Johto really does suck with the, like, level scaling. They kind of fixed it a little bit in the remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but, like, damn. Level 10 Pokemon in Blackthorn City, level 20 Pokemon on Route 45? That's really bad. Especially when there's no other way to train them up except for grinding if you're playing, like, legitimately, which we are. So I'm so glad we have free candies, but, like, oh, I cannot imagine catching a level 10 Pokemon in Blackthorn City and being like, I don't even remember what usually shows up there. Like, catching a level 10 Pokemon there, being like, yes, I'm gonna use this, and then you have to, like, train on, like, level 20 Pokemon when you're supposed to be up to level 40. That's insane. That is not okay. And then, like, at least this is still, this was true for the Gen 4 remakes too, and I'm expecting this to be true in actual Gen 2 Kanto. The Pokemon are probably going to be like level 10 and 15 too in Kanto when the gym leaders are getting up to like higher level 40 and like level, or past level 50 actually. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, but like Kanto, the gym leaders are getting to level 50 past that. And the wild Pokemon are level the wild Pokemon are level like 10 and 15, and it's like, why would I catch any Pokemon in Kanto? They're so low. Is light screen good in this game? I don't know. It could be. I just felt it would be better than Tail Whip. Ow! I scratched myself. But yeah, I don't know. That's ridiculous. I don't know what they were thinking. I have no clue what Game Freak was thinking when they're like, yes, all the bosses are like level 50 and above. We're gonna make the wild Pokemon level 10. And your team is probably gonna be way higher in general with whatever you have. And so if you're catching anything, you can't touch it. You have to have a dedicated, like, Pokemon that will have False Swipe or something. But you can't touch it otherwise because it's gonna faint. Kind of Pokemon don't really attack as bosses and status moves. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's Gen 2 issues. It's just, and they still made it the same in the Gen 4 remakes. And it's like, why? Why did you do that? Just make them higher level. It's so odd. I don't know what they were thinking, other than like really honing in the like gotta catch them all thing. So like making them easier. Except like Murkrow wasn't easy to fucking catch at all because it's a Pokemon you only encounter in Kanto. That was a big problem with older Pokemon games. It's still a problem in the Gen 4 remakes, honestly. Yeah, I can see the Pidgeot using Sand Attack. Yeah. Yeah, these guys use status moves and it sucks. Also, no trading with yourself, just tried it. Fuck, I guess we're not gonna have a Gengar. So. Sorry about that, I guess. At least we're almost to level 50. That was... that was kind of my goal. Ah, eyelash in my eye. Yeah, but once I get to Gen 4, well, physical special split, abilities will kind of suck, but, it'll be nice. It'll be super nice. At least I'll know where I'm going by the back of my hand. Which I do know where to go a lot. I play these games a lot, but still, Gen 4 I'll know even more. Does the rain and I can't tell. Has the story improved at all? What do you think, Sherby? No? I think it's gonna stay that way. I mean, the whole thing with Sabrina is that, like, she's still under the control of Mew 3, who's the general. She's like, haha, the general foretold your fate, or whatever. This is why I don't like grinding. I wonder if we can even, like, do it now. I mean, Destiny Bond would still fuck us over. Because we're lower level, but still. Ah, I thought my phone buzzed. Someone called me, like, right before stream started. It was just a spam number. I actually got text messages recently. It was like, oh, thanks for, like, your reservation to this restaurant or whatever in a completely different area. And I don't know if someone just, like, gave a wrong number or something. Or if it was a scam. But they texted me twice, and then one said, "Hi, Rose," which my name is nowhere close to Rose. But it was like, "Hi, Rose. Like, are you, like, this is still, the reservation's still good?" It was like, the first one was like, just confirming. I didn't answer it. Just deleted it and moved on, and then they sent another one that same day that was like, "Hi, Rose, like, verification?" It was like for Saturday, like last Saturday. And then I think Sunday I got a text again that was like, "Please take this short survey on your experience at the restaurant." It had a link. I was like, I don't know, that sounds pretty, like, there might be a virus there. I don't think I've known any restaurant to text you a survey. ever when you make a reservation. So, I don't know, that seemed weird. It's possible it was a legit mistake, though. Yeah, I remember one time, like, years ago, I got a call. It was, like, from California or something. Or, like, some state out west. And it was like, hey, like, hi, person's name. It wasn't my name. But it was like, hi, person's name. Like, I'm just calling about your health insurance or whatever. It was, like, a voicemail. I was like, nope, that's not me. So I ignored it. And then they called me again. And it's like, hey, if this is the wrong number, could you tell us? And then I ignored it. But yeah, I don't know. That one might have been a legit mistake. I wouldn't tap the link, though. Oh, I would never tap the link. Do not tap on mysterious links. That is your one way to get to a virus. I did get a phishing email at my job recently. It was so funny because usually when HR sends out an email, whoever the like HR person is, there's no HR email. You know, it's like just the individual person. So the individual from HR will email the company and say their piece. I got an email that said from HR. So that's already sus. And then I forgot exactly what the email was, but it was trying to trick you into clicking on a link to like... Oh, I think it was like, you need to update your emergency contact information. That's what it was. And then they give you like a link. And then in the email it said, because it can detect this, it was like, this email originated from outside the company. It's like, wow. I mean, I definitely understand, like, believing that, because you just see something, especially if you're not, like, in contact with the HR people often. But, like, so I could definitely see, like, oh, like, HR emailed me, they want me to update my contact information. Thank God, like, we have the detection system to, like, say, like, hey, this originated from outside the company. So it's like, definitely don't click on that link. But, you know, some people will click on that link. It also could have been a test from the company, because sometimes, like, companies will do that. They'll, like, send out, like, a scam message themselves to see, like, who needs to be retrained on that. So, could have been from them, too. Just to, like, test, but still, like, don't click on it either way. Generally ignore them 99% of the time. Sometimes if it's important, I do let them know it's the wrong number, though. Yeah. But I never pick up a number that I don't know. Keep getting phone calls asking about random kids in schools, asking if I was their mom or parent. Oh, that's weird. I believe I've said this one on stream before, but for anyone who hasn't heard it, I got a call a few years ago from Cairo, Egypt. And I was like, bro, no way anyone from Cairo needs to talk to me about anything. So it was a big, like, spoofing number fail. Because obviously they meant to spoof their number to make it look like it was somewhere from inside the US to get me to answer it, but they fucked it up. So obviously I didn't answer. I wasn't going to answer anyway, because it would have shown up as a number I didn't recognize. But then they left a voicemail. And the voicemail said it was from New Jersey. And I was like, okay, that's clearly the number they were trying to spoof. It just didn't work on the actual call. So I listened to the voicemail, and it's just some bot saying, like, you have a warrant out for your arrest. And it's like, yeah. First of all, if you ever get a call like that, like, hey, you have a warrant out for your arrest, it's probably a scam. Especially if it's a bot that's calling you about it. So don't believe that. Also, never been to New Jersey, so can't possibly have a warrant out for my arrest in Jersey. I don't know, it was really funny that they, like, failed their spoof, and then it was just a dumb, like, warrant out for your arrest scam. Very strange considering I'm a childless guy. That is pretty strange. So, that is my funniest scam call I've ever gotten. Just because they failed their spoof. You could have at least tried to make it a bit less obvious. Well, they did try, it's just their spoofing failed for the number. They'd never try to contact you. That way, if you legit had a warrant out, they would get your info and look for your actual location. Yeah, exactly. They would do that. They wouldn't give you a call. Same with the, like, IRS. I remember, like, years ago, there's a huge, like, IRS scam going around. And it sucks because they target, like, older people, because older people don't, like, really understand the internet, and they didn't grow up with it. So they never had those, like, internet safety courses that we do, like, today. With people who grew up with it. So they don't know. And then, like, it's scary to get a call saying, like, hey, like, you have a warrant out for your arrest. That's scary to get a call about that. Or, like, someone in my boyfriend's family got I think it was his grandma. She got a call, about one of his cousins. Like, it was a woman pretending to be his cousin. And was like, oh, like, grandma, like, I was going on a trip with some friends, and, like, we got into an accident, there's police here, like, we need you, like, I need you to send me money. And luckily, grandma didn't get scammed here. With, like, knowing her own grandchild, they knew, like, this grandchild kind of keeps to themselves. They would not be going with their friends to, like, Disneyland or whatever they were doing. And she hung up, and I think they put the, like, quote-unquote police officer on the phone, try and convince her. She hung up, and I think she was like, I'll call you back or something. And so she hung up and talked to, like, the cousin's dad. It was like, hey, like, what's up with granddaughter? And he was like, there's no accident, she's fine. So that sucks. They specifically targeted her because she was an older person, and they tried to use her granddaughter, like, against her. That's so predatory and scummy. So, yeah, that's scary. Luckily, we will eventually, hopefully, have a generation that knows better when it comes to scams, like, when we all get to that, like, elderly age. But, I mean, scams are still going around because they work. Smart grandma. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the world we live in, though. I know, it super sucks. I do remember, I worked in retail, and at least the store I worked at, they definitely... There are more measures now in retail stores in the US to try and prevent people from getting scammed. There were 2 instances. One was not a scam situation, but, like, I was kind of proud of myself, to be honest. But there was definitely a scam situation. The first thing that wasn't a scam situation was a woman. So what they tell you to look out for is, like, people who are on their phone, and then they try and buy, like, $100 gift cards. So what they teach you to do when you work in retail now is that if you see someone, like, you have to verify those purchases. like whether you're working the self-checkout or you're working at an actual register, if anyone buys like really expensive gift cards, you have to verify. And part of that verification is you have to verify that they're not on their phone. So I had a lady come up, she was on her phone talking to someone, and she was going to buy a $100-ish gift card, something expensive. So I had to ask her, I was like, hey, my alarm bells are going off. I was like, hey, I need to know who you were talking to, because like I need to make sure that you're not like getting scammed. At first she obviously was hesitant to tell me, but then she was like, oh, I was just talking to like my coworker. And it's like, it was a gift for her boss, I think she said. So I verified the purchase, and then I had the next customer in line came up, and he was like, I'm so glad like you were cautious about that, because like scams suck. And I was like, thank you, sir. Like, just, I don't know, just trying to make sure people don't get scammed. Luckily it wasn't that situation, especially because she hung up when she came up to me, but still. But then we did have a scam situation where I was at the customer service desk with my manager, and a guy came in on the phone, and he came up to the customer service desk, and he was asking where he could find the gift cards. That was definitely a scam situation, because my manager was working with him, and she had him like, he was like, I need you to like, who are you talking to on the phone? If they're telling you that you need a gift card to get a refund or like give them money back or anything, it is a scam. You should get off of it. Fortunately, he wasn't listening. She actually got him to put his phone on speakerphone to like see who was on the other side of the call, and it was definitely a scammer. Like, and she talked to them. And was like, this is a scam. You need to like stop. I don't know. He unfortunately was not listening. And I felt bad. He was still trying to find the gift cards. So I hope he eventually did not get scammed. But that was definitely a scammer situation, and I felt bad for that guy. Because you can only do so much to convince the person. I mean, luckily we absolutely can refuse the sale now, if it comes to that. But it's still like, what can you do? Like, maybe he'll just go to another store where they're not as cautious about it. So, well, that'd be another lesson if you don't know. If they're asking you for gift cards to transfer the money, it's not legit. No like place will ever ask you to like transfer them money through gift cards. It is a scam. So that's another big one. Other than that, I unfortunately had not seen any scams really in real life. That was a whole tangent. I'm proud of you, thanks. Tried to do something to prevent it, then you did well, even if it didn't work out. It was mostly my manager with that situation. But you know, she tried her best. That was a long tangent about scams. Well, I think I'm gonna strict end it at 11:30, but I'm hoping we can get to level 50 at the very least. Oh my god, we're just gonna do more grinding next time. Woo! That's gonna be great. Surprised the game is lasting this long. Yeah, will it make it go faster if we switch these guys to Giga Drain? At least, like, draining. I guess there's Pidgeots and Fearow. Yay, more grinding. Yay. Woo. I think we are killing more. Get me to level 50 before you end? I will try my best. You're close. You're more than halfway. The birds definitely aren't dying. I mean, they weren't gonna die either way, because they're gonna resist bug too. The blue health bar ones are still getting by, though. I'm just gonna have to remember to switch them back over to X-Scissor. So, do we think Gen 5 remakes are gonna come out soon? In the next Pokemon Presents? I don't know. There's been quote-unquote leaks for Gen 5 remakes that are in the style of BDSP. That's kind of why I think it's a little fake. Because I think people are just, like, using editing powers to, they're using editing powers to make BDSP look like Gen 5 remakes. Nah. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Because, like, I heard before the pattern, and see a new Legends game for Unova happening. I would love that. I heard, like, Pokemon, it's every new console that a remake comes out. Which kind of holds true, because you had your Game Boy games, and you had Game Boy Advance, which they remade Kanto. Then you had the DS, which remade Johto. And then the DS also had Gen 5, which didn't come out with a remake after Gen 5 came out. Then you had the 3DS and Gen 6. Gen 3 remakes came out. Gen 7 came out on the 3DS. No remakes. Now it's the Switch. And the Gen 4 remakes came out. Gen 9 came out, no remake. I can see it definitely being like no remake if another generation game is going to be announced. People are also hype about Gen 5 remakes because Blueberry Academy was set in Unova. So I can definitely see that. I don't think if there's going to be 3 games, like 3 generations on the Switch, I can kind of see them doing remakes, because the precedent has been like, if there's more than one game on the next like device, it's usually just 2. Gen 7 did get a remake though. Let's Go was on the Switch. And not the 3DS. Also, it's Kanto, not the next generation. Gen 2 remakes got leaked. Gen 2 is my favorite. Hope they don't screw it up. They just have to fix the, like, level scaling. That's what they gotta fix. Excuse me, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Yeah, they just gotta fix the level scaling for that. Also, they'll probably get rid of Pokemon Safari, will they? Because Gen 2 technically didn't have a Safari, like actual Gen 2. And then the remakes introduced the Safari Zone. The Gen 2 remakes for Switch 2 to make it a pattern. That's so many remakes. That is so, like, hungry. Some people are like, I want Let's Go, Wooper, and whatever Gen 2 Pokemon it was. I was like, I don't know, I don't want another Let's Go game. I know some people are like, Let's Go games are an underrated gen, and I'm like, I don't agree. I don't agree, personally. I've been waiting my whole life for them to allow us to travel to another region during post-game again. That is pretty hype. That is something Gen 2 has that the other gens don't. And it is pretty hype. It's cool to see what the, like, previous gens look like. Also, the Let's Go games yeah, they kind of were remakes, but they also were, like, really new because Blue and Red, like, you didn't play as Blue as Red, you know? You played as completely different people, and Tracer was your rival. They can't fix the level scaling without messing up Johto, since you can go to 3 different gyms after morning. But that's the only one, really. I mean, Kanto, you can do whatever order you want. Like, I understand the argument for Morty, Jasmine, Chuck, but, like, when you get to Kanto, why are they not at least, like, level 45? Because all the gyms are, like, level 50 plus, you know? There's no excuse for Kanto to be level 15. Or they just change it so that it's not that way anymore. Let's go Wooper Togepi. I finished playing Let's Go Eevee. Didn't care for it. Friend strongly recommends Legends Arceus 2. I didn't really care for it either, but it was fun. I like Legends. I thought it was very fun. So I would be down for a Legends Celebi or Gen 5 Legends game. That'd be interesting. Gen 5 Legends, you could have some stuff for that because in White 2 you have those, like, ruins on Route 4. They were like yeah, you have those ruins on, like, Route 4, so you could bring that back for a Legends, like, Kyurem or whatever they decide to do. Wooper's a good boy, and will stay that way. No Quagsire over here. But okay, but what about Clodsire? Legend Celebi seems the most fitting due to the whole time travel thing. Yeah, I agree. Clodsire over Quagsire. Any day. Any day of the week. Clodsire is amazing. I just want a giant Clodsire plush. Just giant. But they have not made one yet, and I'm so disappointed. I'm very disappointed. No, King Quaggy is superior? No. Clodsire is superior. Oop. Mr. B, yes, but Wooper is happy no matter what. Has no arms, doesn't matter. Wooper is happy. Clodsire is happy. So is Quagsire. Quagsire is happy too. Alright, we're gonna do one more, and then that's gonna be the stream. Because I have to go back to work. So I'm not ending my work day at, like, oops, 7 o'clock. Wanting a giant Snorlax bed for the longest now. Also, I'm sure they have a large Clodsire plush. I've seen them. I'm not sure you can see giant though. At least official Pokemon doesn't have large Clodsire from what I've seen. If it's third party, then I can see that. Which I would get a third party one if it's quality. Sometimes I find the Pokemon Center plushes are actually not really that quality, which is unfortunate. But I accept third party Pokemon as long as they look good when it comes to my Ghost plushie collection. Oh no, my fucking throat. Jesus. Seen Giant Spiel? Yeah, I've seen the Giant Spiel. That one's like official Pokemon, pretty sure. And yeah, it is expensive, but like, I don't know. I would get one to treat myself. Fucking Goldeen getting through. Yeah, Clodsire is just one of the many great Gen 9 Pokemon. Me too. Yeah. Also, if Gen 10 is coming out soon, then I might have to revamp all my mono team lists. I still have to revamp some of them because of the DLC for Gen 9. So I need to add Hydrapple to either my grass team or my dragon team, and I haven't decided yet. Look at that, last go, and you're level 51. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. I gotta go back to work. Thank you all for joining. This is just a chill hangout stream, and the next tower defense stream is probably also gonna be that. So, yeah. If you are new here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing, leaving a like if you liked it, and also leaving a comment if you are on the VOD. Tomorrow is going to be Rejuvenation at 3 p.m. Then there's going to be no streams for a while, and we'll be back with a reaction to the Pokemon Day announcement stream, whatever, with Derby and more TSL. Triple Soul Link. Yeah. So, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.